Chapter 25. Shri Sadguru said, "Here, the subject matter of Book 6 is given in a nutshell. The family line of Harivamsha is portrayed in this. The first chapter tells about Sri Harivamsha, who considered service of Sri Krishna to be the only object of his life and completed a great work entitled Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, even in his young age. The second chapter goes like this. Due to his pious prem, Sri Vyasadasa tied the broken anklet of Devi Radha with his sacred thread. Chapter 3 describes the exciting incident of Sri Nandakumara paying heed to the prayers of Vyasadasa and voluntarily taking in the hand the flute offered to him. The fourth chapter narrates the story of Ganga and Yamuna, who were the devotees of Sri Radha Vallabha and who were full of gopi prem. Karmata Devi was caught in the grip of a Muslim in the grip of a Muslim was saved by Sri Krishna, who came in disguise of a lion. This is the subject matter of chapter 5. As per chapter 6, Lala Dasa was uplifted as he took refuge in Gopinathacharya, the great Rasika and the son of Sri Harivamsa. Chapter 7 deals with the life of Dhruvadasa, who was inspired by the story of Dhruva and hence reached his Sri Vrindavan and had the darshan of Devi Radha. Chapter 8 explains the way Rupalal, the devotee of Sri Radha Vallabha, was enchanted by Prema Bhakti and hence brushed aside all yogic accomplishments. Sri Vishnu Devi, whose abiding passion in life was Krishna Prem, left behind all her relatives and reached Sri Vrindavan. This story is described in chapter 9. The 10th chapter narrates the story of Karma Devi, who gave up his parents and husband and independently reached Vrindavan with overwhelming Krishna Prem as the only goal of her life. Along with her friend Hamida, Hasina reached Sri Vrindavan and gained union with Sri Govinda. This is the story narrated in chapter 11. Chapter 12 tells us that Meera, who cherished loving devotion to Lord Krishna, got married obeying the command of Lord Giridhara Gopala. Abandoned by Rana Kumbha, Meera reached Sri Vrindavan and stayed there peacefully. This is given by chapter 13. On the request of the devotees, Meera arrived at Dwaraka. There she had the darshan of Lord Dwarakanath, merged with the Lord and disappeared. Chapter 14 describes this. In chapter 15, Sri Narasimha Mehta was driven out of his house by his sister-in-law Prajavati. He surrendered unto Sri Shiva and was blessed with the darshan of Lord Krishna. Chapter 16 explains this incident. Sri Narasimha Mehta used the money entrusted to him by the sadhus to give dowry in his daughter's marriage. Later, Lord Shripati fulfilled the promise of Sri Mehta. As per chapter 17, Narasimha Mehta left for Sri Vrindavan, forgetting the worldly code and the prescriptions of the Vedas. So Lord Hari himself performed the Shraddha ceremony of his father. Chapter 18 describes how the determined Krishnadasa left Sri Vrindavan and reached Dwaraka. The 19th chapter deals with the incident of Sri Krishna accompanying his devotee Premanidhi and showing the right path to him in the dark night due to his untold mercy. The most distinguished Bhakta, Murari, reached Sri Vrindavan and gained the darshan of Devi Radha according to chapter 20. In chapter 21, Mahatma Narayana Muni performed tarpan to his family restrictions and gave them up bravely. Chapter 22 explains how Jnanananda, a Rasika, considered the dust of Vrindavan to be his sole wealth. Chapter 23 narrates how Lord Gopala, the ocean of mercy, presented himself as a witness and arrived at Vidyanagar for the sake of Kalyana Brahmachari. Lord Gopala reached Jagannath Puri and accepted the nose ring offered by the queen. This forms the subject matter of chapter 24. Thus is given the content of book 6 in a nutshell for the benefit of those who read and listen to it, so that they can easily store it in memory. One who daily reads this Vaishnava Samhita with reverence and sincere devotion certainly reaches the immortal abode of the Supreme Being. Glory unto Sadguru, glory unto the Vaishnavas, glory unto Lord Mahadeva, glory unto Lord Shri Madhava, and glory unto Shri Premika. Thus ends chapter 25, entitled Katha Sangraham of Book 6 of Shri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Mahaprabhu, who dwells in the luscious sweetness of the divine bliss emanating from the lotus feet of Shri Bhagavannama Bodhendra Swamigal, who descended the earth as a savior of all living beings, the universal preceptor, the Parivrajaka, a wandering saint, and the Paramahamsa, a realized soul.